Chapter 1. Sorrow on the faces of children. In heaven. Heaven is the most peaceful and magical place in the universe, where 5 streams of energy and super energy combine to form matter forms. They include simple matter, which constitutes rock, hills, grass, gold, silver, and treasures. Complex matter, which constitutes energy flows to connect with all planets in the universe and maintain their existence and sustainable development. Supermatter, which constitutes the spiritual life form. It is called Tueling. Those 3 groups of matter form a paradise of peace and serenity, with brilliant lights enveloping the massive planet and illuminating the surrounding planets. Tuelins are souls. They have the most transcendent intelligence in the universe. They operate complex matter and simple matter. Heading and operating the entire universe is the first Tuelin. He is worshipped and called by people with noble names, such as God and Buddha. In addition, he has another name, Nalas Nalanda, which embraces all noble meanings about him. He is the intellect of the universe. All things are born of him. He works hard to develop the life of the universe to become stable. He was the most fully enlightened being in the universe. He attained the only immortality in the universe. The beautiful memories of him and that heavenly planet brought my mind back to a past scene when he lectured to his children. This lecture makes people enlighten and understand why people have to suffer in this world. Once, Nalas Nalanda was walking under the trees emitting bright, colorful lights when he suddenly saw children playing together, not far away. They use magic within themselves to steer small, brightly colored stones into a spot on the ground. The bright lights from the energy flows transmitted by the children blend into the rocks, creating a colorful and enchanting space. The laughter and concentration in the game kept them from noticing the difference around them. They did not know Nalas Nalanda when he stood nearby, next to an old tree, watching the children playing together. His children played for a long time without even realizing his presence nearby. At this time, the children seemed tired and bored. After a long time playing, one said, "Well, I don't play anymore. I don't have any fun." Then, they all sat down together. They let out long breaths, as if worried about something, and their hands constantly threw the stones they had just played around. Another said, "We play these games day in and day out. I'm bored." Another continued, "I want to be reincarnated into the human world. We should ask the Father to let us come down and become a man." Then they all said in unison, "I also want to be a human, to experience human life." Then the children got up to look for him. At this time, the children discovered him standing by a nearby tree and ran over to him. They cheered and clung to him. He held them in his arms and had warm smiles on his lips. Then he said to them, "Sit down here. I will listen to your wishes." When the children do not know how to talk to their father, they look at each other, as if telling each other to tell their father what they want. He understood and said, "I see you are having fun. Why don't you want to play anymore? Why are you so bored?" Children should enjoy moments of play that will help them become innocent, connected, and free of troubles. One child immediately replied, "Father, we are bored, and we do not feel joy or happiness. When we are just playing day in and day out, while the older brothers have been reincarnated as humans in the human world. Father, we also want to be humans. Please let us come down to the world to practice." He looked at them and gave a satisfied smile, because his children had grown up. This is a special thing when they are young, but they already have a wish. This wish is the mission of each Tuelin to perform when eligible to be incarnated as a human to practice. He looked at them and said, "I am delighted that you desire to be a human, proving you are more mature than before. Children, this is not just a wish. It is your mission in this vast universe. It is a vital mission, so that each Tuelin can survive and develop sustainably against the attacks of destructive energy. To be incarnated as a human, you must meet the conditions. You must cultivate enough information and certain cognitive abilities before being incarnated as a human. The living environment in the human world is like a school. It is a place for children, for all Tuelins, to learn, experience, and practice, for the growth of intelligence and the strength to unite, spread, and develop all things to become sustainable." A child immediately interrupted him. "Dad, I love going to school. I like being a human, and I also want to grow up in wisdom and strength to develop the universe with you." At that time, he pondered and asked them, "Do you know that when you become human, you will have to live in a simple, dirty body? You will have to go through countless times suffering in the world. You will no longer be as peaceful and free as you are in this paradise. You will no longer remember this place. You will not be able to use miracles in the human world. And what you wish for will not be granted. Those are the rules I have created, so that the Tuelins have the best environment for the growth of wisdom and the power of compassion. Therefore, the human world is a living environment with nothing but suffering." The children looked at each other and nodded together. Then they said together, "Father, we have learned about the sufferings of being human in the human world. You have taught us, and by other Tuelins only teach after they return from the human world. We are not afraid of suffering. We accept it and want to live in it, instead of playing boring games here." A smile appeared on Nalas Nalanda's lips again. Then he stood up and said to the children, "Rise and follow me. I will equip you with important knowledge before becoming a human. Children, try to remember them when you encounter suffering in the human world. That information will react and help you have the best thoughts to overcome suffering. Not only that, it will help you grow up faster." At the father's words, the children shouted in joy. They immediately followed the father with a radiant face instead of sadness. They know that they are about to be incarnated as humans to practice in the human world. So their joy also makes the grass, trees, and rocks have a more brilliant light.